So last night driving home, the rain got really heavy and I noticed a leak coming in from the headliner, which is probably getting in somewhere up here. I just finally found the courage to try to pull this molding off. There was space under it so I could get my fingers under it. I dug it out of there, and I'm told that these clips almost always break off and that there's supposed to be 3. I got lucky, and here's one that's still all together. You can see what it looks like. I'm guessing the remnants of the other one should be right here. Yeah, that might be it. Or no, that might not be it. Anyway, I've got the other one loose, so I just wanted to demonstrate to anybody interested how this comes off. Once it pops up like this, there's enough flex in this piece to get it out of the corner. Like just like that. Once you've got that out, this corner piece minus what glue is holding it down comes out like this. So now I'm down to this guy, and I don't have the courage yet to put the torque to it. So I'm gonna delicately try to get this off and see how it goes. So far right now I'm able to get my fingers up under here and give it a nice tug, but looking at some of the manuals for other cars, you're supposed to have some kind of non-scratching tool to pry it right here and get her off. Just don't want to break it. I've heard these are real easy to bend as well, so I'm gonna keep trying. But I think the next thing I'm gonna do is try to get behind here without scratching this lovely paint. I'm joking, right? Okay, so here's a development. I got this screwdriver I can't seem to hold. I got a couple of screwdrivers, a tiny one to get to start under it, and then another one. I can't hold this phone in the wind at the same time. So I got the one going, and then I'm walking it when I get enough space, and I'm very delicately doing this slowly on down the line, and it seems to be starting to come out. You can see where there's a clip right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna keep trying that and then start filming again. And that seems to be the ticket right there. See, I've got one clip out now, and walking it down like that is definitely getting it out. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So far I haven't bent it, but you know, let me not go stroking myself off just yet. And now I'm starting on the other side. I got about halfway down. I did break the second clip, but you know, you gotta crack an egg to make an omelet, right? So I'm starting on this side, going very, very slowly. I'm finding if you move about this much at a time, it's gonna slowly come up without bending this thing. So that's my method so far, and I'm gonna continue. So on this side, I'm running into some caulking. I didn't have it on the other side. I'm starting to think this windshield may not be the original. It's just gonna take to cut it with a razor, or be real careful with the screwdriver. I know what I'm doing on a well-painted car would be cringe-worthy. A lot of guys might be hating on me using this metal, but I'm not denting anything. I'm really not scratching it, but I just don't care about the paint job right now. I really just want to get this damn leak fixed before I have black mold all over the car. So yeah. So there you have it. It's off now, and I'm starting to see where my leak is probably happening, because it seems like the more water stands in a spot, the more it's gonna leave stains. But also it's noteworthy to mention this bead right here is loose, so that seal is less than ideal, that's for sure. So that's probably where my leak is. Anyway, One other thing is, I just recently learned that you shouldn't use silicone. I think you need to use acrylic based caulk on windshields. But you know, I'm not taking the windshield out. I just want to seal it. So I probably will just use some regular old silicone, some adhesive caulk maybe. That way it'll hold this thing back down. And you can see I did destroy all the clips but one on the other side, getting it off. But I heard people saying you got to take the fender off. As you can see, that is not the case. These things will bend enough to get that corner out, and then the rest is just being gentle. If you take your time with this and keep all of your screwdriver blades away from the glass, pry on this, not right here, you should be good. I hope I get the leak fixed, because I like the car, but I don't want to die from lung cancer and having black mold spores in the car. So anyway, I hope I help somebody. Cheers.